Space planning means we do have a particular space for the retail store. It is a way of designing and display the product in the retail shop or a retail store. It may be regarding the fashion, it may be regarding the quality of the cloth, it may be regarding the look of the cloth, so the customer can easily get attracted. Not only attracting the customers but also to engage the customers and also to sell the product for the customers. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I am Mr. Hemant Kumar from the Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, MYSURU, the Temple of Excellence. Today, we are going with the session 3 of Unit 3 for 5th semester BCom students of the subject Retail Management. The name of the unit is Retail Operation, that is Unit 3. This is agenda of today's session. We are going with the concept of visual merchandising. Under the concept of visual merchandising, we are going with the types of visual merchandising. The second concept is space planning. Under the concept of space planning, we are going with the steps of space planning. The third concept is inventory management. Under the inventory management, we are going with the benefits of inventory management. The fourth concept is merchandise management. Under the concept of merchandise management, that we are going with the process of merchandise management. So, the first concept is visual merchandising. So, what is this visual merchandising? So, visual merchandising is a way you design and display your retail store. So, it is a way of designing and display the product in the retail shop or a retail store so that it must grab, it must attract the customer. They are going to design the product, they are going to allocate the product in such a way that the product must attract its customers. To engage customers and drive sales. Not only attracting the customers but also to engage the customers and also to sell the product for the customers. So that is nothing but visual merchandising. We can achieve this by highlighting your product's look. So if the visual merchandising is good, the product look will be highlighted. Means they are going to place the product in such a way that the product must grab the attention of the customers. Highlighting your product look, feature, benefit and the use in a visually applying way. So, it does not only project the look of the product, it also represents the features of a product, the benefits of the product and the usage of the product. Means they are going to design in such a way that it is going to attract the customers, which it is going to represent the feature of the product and also the benefit of the product. If there is any offers and the discount of the product that they are going to specify in the banners. The bottom line of a retail visual merchandising is about the engaging customers. The bottom line itself, it is a way of engaging the customers, increasing interaction and sales. So not only engaging the customers but also it must engage the interaction with the customers, because when the new product had launched in a market for the first time, the customers are not at all aware of that particular product, right? So in the same way, it must communicate to the customer telling that these are the features of the product at this kind of a price, that the product is available in the market and this is the quality of the product and this will be the quantity of the product. These are the offers that is available for this particular product, that they are going to specify each and every quantitative and the qualitative terms, and also create the memorable experience. So the experience that the customer they would have is a memorable. Means for example, for the first time a customer is going to purchase a new product. If it is a good experience, he become a loyal customer for that particular product and he keep on purchasing the same kind of a product again and again. Hence he become a loyal customer for that particular product. So types of visual merchandising. There are various kinds of visual merchandising. So the first one is a point of sale display. What is this point of sale? This point of sale is also known as POS. So this is nothing but point of sale display. So what is this point of sale display? This point of sale display is a way of displaying the product to make the purchase decision in the minds of the customers. This point of sale display is nothing but the methodology, the arrangement of the merchandise goods so that the customers can make the purchase decisions effectively. The second one is mannequins. What is this mannequins? So mannequins is a dummy idol which is used to display the cloth. So they are going to dress the idol with the cloth so that the customer can attract towards that particular cloth. It may be regarding the fashion, it may be regarding the quality of the cloth, it may be regarding the look of the cloth. So the customer can easily get attracted by looking at that idol of the cloth. Interactive display. What is this interactive display? So there will be a interaction with the customer with the particular product or the particular thing. Means there must be a proper way of communication. The customer must know what that he is going to purchase. Best example is a touch screen methodology or the touch screen system. Whatever the thing that the people that they are going to purchase, that they are going to view in 360-degree angle, and also he must know all the features of that particular product. Say for an example, if we are going to purchase any product in a online market, that is a Flipkart or Amazon, we can visually, you can interact with the features of the product, we can see the reviews of the product, we can see the product in all the 360-degree angle that is given by the artificial intelligence. So we can view all the things of the product that is included. So that is nothing but the interactive display. By using the smartphones, we can feel the quality of the product and we can make the purchase decision. Window displays. So this kind of a window display that we can see in each and every retail shop, that they are going to display the offers and the discounts or the product which have more demand in the windows of the particular retail sector, right? So they are going to display the product which do have more demand. They are going to display the product which have offers and discounts just to grab the attention of the customers. That is nothing but the window display. Store layout. What is this store layout? Store layout is nothing but the planning that they are going to make inside the stores for the arrangement of the merchandising. It is a way of planning for the distribution of the merchandise inside the organization, inside the retail store. Seasonal display. So there are a number of products which can be sold seasonally, which cannot be sold throughout the year, which can be sold seasonally. In summer season, we are going with the cool drinks, ice cream, right? So it is a seasonal product. In winter season, we are going with the cotton cloths, we are going with the jerkins, pullovers, right? So we are going with the uppers. So that is nothing but seasonal display, that they are going to display the product as per the season. In the Christmas, they are going to display the product that is relevant for the celebration of Christmas or New Year, right? For the Valentine's Day, they are going to display the product that is relevant for the Valentine's Day. For the Raksha Bandhan, so they are going to display the product that is relevant for the celebration of Raksha Bandhan. So based on the seasons that they are going to display the product to attract the customers or to grab the attention of the customers. Space planning. So what is this space planning? Space planning is a fundamental element of the interior design process. So it is a fundamental element of the interior design process. So space planning means we do have a particular space for the retail store, so that we are supposed to plan where will be the entry of the customers, where will be the exit of the customers, how the merchandise will be arranged, where must be the cash counter, where must be the rack must be arranged, which point of view the customers are get attracted towards that particular product, and which product must be placed in which direction, and what kind of the product must be placed in what kind of the place. Means it is nothing but the settlement of the merchandise in the retail sector. It starts with an in-depth analysis of how the space is to be used. So for example, we do have a space of 20 by 40 measurement of a store. So it is a measurement of a store or the retail unit, that is 20 by 40. So where the entry should happen for the customers and where the exit to be happen in the retail unit, right? So where should be the entry and where should be the exit, and where should be the cash counter? It is nothing but the planning, right, which must be convenient for the customers, and where to arrange the rack and which manner must the rack should be arranged, and which kind of the rack, what kind of the product must be make available, so that the customer must feel very comfortable to make purchase decision, right? So they are going to display the product that is going to attract the customers, right? So the customer get attracted towards that particular product and they look after the offers and the discounts of the product, the quantity and the quality of the product. If any new product had launched in the market, that the customer get aware of that particular product and make a purchase decision with the available assets, with the available resources that they are going to make all the planning activity. The designer then draws up a plan that defines the zones of the space. So the designers, they are going to plan the zones of the place. So these are the zones of the place. This is the zone of a place, this is a zone of the place. So particular place, where is the entry, where is the exit, where the cash counter must come, where the employees must be placed, where the merchandise must be placed, where the racks must be placed, what kind of the product must be placed, where must be placed that kind of the product. So all the things will be decided in this manner. And the activities that will takes place in the zones, which are all the activities or the routine operations that is going to happen, as we had discussed in the previous session. So there are a number of the routine activity that is going to happen in the retail unit. So which are all the activities that is going to takes place in the retail unit, that they are going to plan in the 3D image by using the software. So these are the space planning tools. There are 5 space planning tools. The first one is the space planning software. So what is this space planning software? So there is a software which we can design the space of the retail unit, where it is going to suggest or indicate the what kind of the product must be placed in which place. Means it is going to give the idea for the retailer. So how the customers are going to enter the retail unit, how the customers are going to exit from the retail unit, it is going to give the idea. And in the same way, where the actual human resource must be placed. For example, how many departments of human resource can be divided. For example, for specified FMCG product, what is the requirement of the human resource? For other durable product, what is the requirement of the human resource? For the perishable product, what is the requirement of the human resource? All the assortment will be done by the software that is called as the space planning software. It is going to reduce the risk of the individuals of the retail unit. Space utilization sensors. So space utilization sensors, it is going to helpful for the utilization of the space in the retail outlet. Means it is going to utilize all the space that is available in the retail unit without wasting a space for designing and distribution of the merchandise, product or a goods. Room reservation system. This room reservation system is each and every retail unit have its own room reservation system, where the employees of the particular retail unit, they engage in their particular activity. So that is nothing but the room reservation system. Asset management software. This is a software that is used by the organization to track the location of the particular retail unit and also to assort the management of the asset in the retail unit. Means it is going to distribute the complete fixed asset in the retail unit. Means which are all the things must be placed in particular region. Means there are number of things or the asset must be placed in that particular region. It is going to give a plan regarding the placement of the fixed assets, and also it is going to give the plan regarding the management of the inventory. Means how the inventory must be placed in the organization, and also it is going to collect all the relevant information regarding the stock of inventory, sales of inventory, and also the purchase of inventory. It is going to give all the information, or it is going to keep all the data regarding the asset management and also the inventory management. Occupancy sensors. So these sensors are utilized to know that how many peoples are placed in a given area. Means to make the proper utilization of the complete given area, it is going to represent the allocation or the allotment of the human resource that is placed in a given area, so that they can manage the human resource effectively and efficiently. They can properly utilize the resource completely, whether it is a human resource or non-human resource. Inventory management. So what is inventory? Inventory is a raw material, components or finished goods. So this inventory is not only raw material. Of course, in terms of a production unit, inventory may be the raw material, but in terms of a retail unit, it may be the raw material, it may be the components that the retailer is going to use towards the sales of the product, or the finished goods that the retailer is going to purchase either from the wholesaler, agent, or the manufacturer a company sells or use in production. So the company it is going to use in the production. So accounting is going to consider the inventory as a asset. So while recording the financial transaction in the books of accounts, we are going to consider this inventory as a asset. So inventory we are going to consider as a asset, that is fixed asset. So accountants use the information about the stock level to record the current values on the balance sheet. So at the end of each and every year, we must show the current value of the fixed assets in the balance sheet. Say for an example, we had purchased 5 machinery in our retail shop. At the end of the 5 year, after calculating the depreciation, we must show the actual value of the machinery in the books of accounts, right? So if we are supposed to calculate the depreciation for each and every asset, that we are going to consider as a inventory. Inventory management is a supervision of a company's inventory. It is a way of supervising the inventory of the company, including the process for producing, ordering, storing, and selling the products in the market. It also includes the process for producing or nothing but the manufacturing the product, the ordering the merchandise goods or the product, or storing and selling. So it is nothing but manufacturing, ordering, buying, storing and selling. In all the activities that we are going to utilize this inventory management. Benefits of inventory management. Benefits are nothing but the merits of inventory management. So there are a few benefits of managing the inventory. Why we are supposed to manage the inventory? If we manage inventory properly, we can save money to the organization. So if we utilize all the resources effectively and efficiently, so there will be no damages, no breakages, no leakages in the product, so that it is an indirect saving of money to the organization. It lead for the improvement of cash flow. So where we manage the inventory, the quality get increased and the customers have the trust on that particular brand. They keep on purchasing that brand, hence they become the loyal customer for that particular brand, and hence the improves the cash flow of the organization. When there is more purchase by the customers, automatically the cash flow of the organization get increased. And also it satisfy the customers. So if we manage the inventory properly, it is going to satisfy the customers. How it is going to satisfy the customers? Because we are going to give the quality of the product with the minimum cost. So whatever the activity that we are going to manage in the inventory management, it is for the minimization of cost and to maximize the quality and the quantity of the product. If the customers are getting the good quality of the product with the affordable price, of course the customer get satisfied with the product and he become the loyal customer for that particular product. And this is a very important point. So getting the accurate stock details. So as I said in the previous session, so it is going to collect, means it is going to collect the data regarding the product that is in stock. It is going to give the information about the purchase of the product and also the sales of the product. Say for an example, we had purchased 1,000 quantity of a product or the 1,000 units of a product in a retail shop. After 1 month, 300 units of the product had sold. There is a stock of 700 units of the product. It is going to give the complete information about the product regarding the management of the inventory. Means there will be a clear picture of the sales of the product. There is a clear picture about the purchase of the product, and also there is a clear picture the product which is in stock in the retail outlet. Merchandise management. So what is this merchandise management? What is this merchandise? So merchandise are the tangible goods that we call them as a merchandise, which there is a physical existence of a good where we are supposed to manage the merchandise goods for the benefits of the organization, for the benefits of the retail outlet. How we are supposed to manage the merchandise in the retail outlet? Merchandise management is a process through which each retailer decide what items to carry. So which are all the items that must be carry, means which are all the items that must bring to the retail outlet. Means we are supposed to bring the product that is in demand in the mindset of the customer. So the product which can be purchased by the customer, such kind of the product what we are supposed to bring. So we are not supposed to bring the product which is not in demand. So the sales cannot be happen if we bring the product that is not in demand. Inventory levels, where the items are placed in a store, and also we are going with the inventory levels, how the specified inventory get placed in the retail shop, as I had explained in a previous slide, and how they should be priced to maximize the sales and profit. So if we enter any kind of the shopping mall or more mega store or the big bazaar, so we can see the variety of ranging prices of the same segment of the product. Means it depends upon the brand, it totally depends upon the offers and the discounts. It may vary from one brand to other brand. Okay, right? So based on the demand and based on the quantity that is available, the retailers are going to fix the price of the product or the commodity. Of course, the price of the commodity is decided by the manufacturer, but at the end of the day, if there is any offers and the discounts, if there is any promotion that is required for that particular product, he may reduce the price of the product and he is going to attract the customer by offering the customer by discount. Merchandise categories are the foundation unit that's used to manage the merchandise in retail environment. So it is a foundation unit that is used to manage the merchandise. So this merchandise categories are the foundation. So based on the foundation only the building can stand. Means based on this merchandise management only the retail business can run. It is a foundation unit for the retail business to run smoothly and effectively. Merchandising management is a business process where the retailers examine the consumers' preferences. So merchandise management is a process where we are going to look after the preferences of the consumers. Means based on the preferences of the consumers, based on the demands of the consumers, that we are going to place the product. Any product have more demand, we are going to place in the top row so that the customer feel very comfortable to look at that particular product and make a purchase decision. So if there is any product which does not have any kind of demand, we are going to place in a lower case. The reason is because the product, of course, it does not have any kind of the demand. Only the few number of customers may purchase that kind of the product. So they are going to place it in the lower case. Which have demand, upper case, right? To determine what product to stock in the store and how to arrange the product. So it is going to determine, as I said, so what kind of the product they do have demand, they are going to bring to the shop. Which does not have demand, they doesn't purchase such kind of the product. If they purchase such kind of the project, that they are going to place in the lower case. So retail merchandise management process. So there is a process, there is a procedure for the management of the retail merchandise. What is the procedure or the process for the management of the retail merchandise? So in the manufacturer point of view, we are supposed to think in the retail merchandise management process. Before manufacturing any kind of the product, we must understand the consumer needs. Right? So based on the needs of the consumer, that we can serve the consumer with. Means if there is a need for the consumer get dissatisfied. To satisfy the customer, that we are supposed to manufacture the product that is demanded by the consumer. For example, a consumer have a need of a shampoo. If we provide him the right shampoo for his hair, so he gets satisfied. That is the main intention of each and every business. Right? So first of all, we are supposed to recognize the need of a consumer. So here also we are supposed to recognize the need of a consumer. Say for an example, there is a need for the air conditioner, right? So the product which can keep the hairs in condition, right? So which are all the product that we can facilitate to customer that is going to keep the hairs of the customers in condition. We can manufacture hair soaps, we can manufacture hair shampoo, hair conditioner, and also we can manufacture hair oil. So among these all product, so which product will be beneficial for the maintenance of the hair to the customer, right? So in the next step, identifying and assorting of a right merchandise. So we are supposed to identify and sourcing. Right? So we are supposed to identify. So as I had given the number of examples, means can I facilitate the customer by a hair shampoo? Can I facilitate the customer by hair conditioner? Can I facilitate the customer by a hair oil? Right? So which one to be manufactured? So the review of the customer will be shampoo. There is a need for the hair shampoo which is convenient for the customers. So hence I am going to make the decision to manufacture the hair shampoo. Identifying and sorting of the right merchandise. So I had chosen the right merchandise, that is the shampoo. I am supposed to manufacture the shampoo to the consumer. Planning the right assortment. So what is this planning the right assortment? So there are varieties of shampoo that is liked or disliked by the customers. So there is a number of options. If I want to manufacture the shampoo, whether I have to manufacture the herbal shampoo, whether I have to manufacture the Ayurvedic shampoo, or whether I have to manufacture the common shampoo. Right? So I have to decide what kind of the customers, what kind of the shampoo will be demanded by the customers. Based on the demand of the customers, that I am supposed to manufacture the shampoo. So in the third step, I do have three options, right? So whether I have to go with Ayurveda, herbal shampoo, or general or the common shampoo. So finally, I made a decision telling that I have to manufacture the herbal shampoo that is demanded by the customers. So after deciding the manufacture of a herbal shampoo, I had manufactured the herbal shampoo for the various varieties of the customer. Means before launching the product, I have to manufacture the segment of the herbal shampoo. Means single shampoo cannot satisfy all the customers, means there are segmentation, means most of the customers they do have curly hairs, customers they do have dry hair, customers they do have a straight hair. So based on their hair condition that I am going to release the shampoo. As we know, each and every brand of shampoo they do have a variety of a segmentation based on the hair condition that we are supposed to launch the shampoo. And after that, the next step is planning distribution to the different location. So not only manufacture the shampoo is important, not only marketing is important, not only advertising is important, but also facilitate the customers by providing the transportation or the logistic facility to reach out all the places in the particular geographical location. Means it must reach out to all the customers, means all the customers must make available the product, providing right quantity. So not only transportation of the product, not only making the product that is available is important, but making the product available, that is the right quantity of the product. For example, we are going to circulate our shampoo for number of district in Karnataka, right? So in each and every district does not have the same kind of the demand. It differs from one district to other district. For example, the shampoos that get sold in Bangalore is completely different than the shampoo that gets sold in Mysuru, right? So it get variated from one district to other district. So as per the demand that we are going to provide the transportation, logistic and the merchandise goods for the customers to satisfy the customers. Deciding the price. So who is going to decide the price? The retailer may decide the price, but actually the pricing will be decided by the manufacturer at the beginning itself. So in terms of offers and discounts, in terms of seasonal vacations, so the retailer may have an option to decide the price of the product in bulk quantity, but actual price of the product will be decided by the manufacturers. The same kind of the product will be sold at a different price with the different kind of retailer. These things are going to happen sometime for some kind of the product. Next one is the communicating the offerings to the target consumers. So there are a number of ways to communicate the offering of our product to the target audience, whether it is through the social media, either through the direct communication, whether it is through the advertisement, whether it is through the any kind of the marketing or the advertising program that is launched by the company. These are the various ways, marketing strategy that we are supposed to use to reach out the target audience. Means there is no use of targeting all the customers, because we are supposed to pick the audience which are our loyal customers, means the customer who are going to purchase our brand product. And at the last, after reaching the customer, it is a last step, that is taking and understanding the feedback of the consumers. Why is this taking and understanding the feedback of the customer or the consumers is important? Because we are supposed to manufacture the product as per the demand, as per the taste and preferences of the consumer. So whatever the product that we are going to manufacture, it is customer centric or the consumer centric, because we are supposed to manufacture the product to satisfy the consumer. So what happens if we just keep on manufacturing the product which does not satisfy the customers or the consumers? So the consumer may change the brand, they may shift for the other brand. So whatever the product that is launched by the company, it is the obligation of that particular manufacturing unit to take the feedback of the customers or consumers, so that the company, they have idea regarding the product, the quality of the product. If there is any loophole of the product, they can overcome from that particular loophole. These are all the things that we can know about the retail merchandise management process. In the next session, we are going with the concept of category management. Under the concept of category management, we are going to study the 4 P's of category management. That is nothing but product, price, place and promotion, which comes under the category management. The next concept is store layout. So under the concept of store layout, we are going to study the types of store layout. Thank you.